if you are ready to fuck a lady who looks like Greg the Hammer Valentine in a Phillies jersey, dude, you are gonna kill it.
You got to be goddamn crazy.
You gotta take off all that Crayola.
It's like being able to scoop gold right out of a kiddie pool.
Hold on, dude. Hold on. I'm gonna blow your mind here.
It's the only thing keeping us all alive.
My God, we said we'd never work with him again.
Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network. You're listening to Gas Digital Best of the Week.
The SDR Show. Let's go.
But you were in the Weird Al movie, which I unfortunately have not seen yet. But I know. You know why? I was doing Thomas Lennon research, for God's sake. That's why.
It's a magnificent picture. It's really, really fun movie.
I can't wait to watch it. But it is true that there's some scene that you're getting punched in the face, and you actually did several times get punched in the face.
Toby Huss, who's one of my best friends, who plays the father of Weird Al in that movie. He's an intense actor, and he's gonna. Sometimes he's going to give you a good fake punch, and then every once in a while he's just going to connect by accident. And he definitely, the whole scene is just a fight, basically, without too many spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
I get murdered pretty bad early in the Weird Al movie, but for sure, a couple good connections. But I've had way worse stuff happen on Reno 911.
Is there one that sticks out?
Oh, yeah. And it was the dumbest thing I ever did on Reno 911. And you get hurt on the show all the time, but it was Trudy was in a craft store with a sawed-off shotgun, and we didn't have somebody to play an extra perp that she was going to shoot at, so I just put pantyhose on my head. That's the way we do the shows. It's always like it's like a community theater production. So I had pantyhose on my head, and I was just going to jump out, and then she's going to shoot at me with a sawed-off shotgun with blanks in it. And so we did it. She shoots at me, boom. And I wanted to really make it awesome. So I jumped backwards in this craft store, and I hit my head right where your spinal cord meets like your brain. I hit that on a metal bracket on the wall. And it was the worst pain I ever remembered feeling. But the bummer, and then I slumped down, but the bummer was I was still in the shot. So I couldn't get up and ask for help because it would ruin the take. And I knew that was a good take and then we wouldn't do it again. But I was also like, hey, did I just get paralyzed?
Oh my God,
man. Until this take is over, and then I'll get up and see if I'm okay. And of course I was okay. I still have a little, just a little tiny dent back there, but it's fine.
If you see that episode and that scene, that's the take that was used?
Oh, it's in this show. Absolutely. Yeah. You see me in the background, pantyhose on my head. It's Weigel's on Suicide Watch is I think the name of the episode. Okay,
because Carrie obviously plays the prostitute in town, and there's and then I'm sure somebody in the cast played Joe Rogan this season. I'm sure it wasn't.
Oh, it was in the ghillie suit. That's one of the stunt guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume it wasn't. It would have been cool if it actually was.
That was my
Joe
favorite
Rogan.
joke.
Yeah, it would have been funny if it actually was Joe Rogan. Would have been hilarious.
I know, that's my favorite joke. Is he just jumps up? We're like Rogan.
Yeah, totally just accepting it.
Just dude in a ghillie suit, but we just assume that it's
Undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Paulo Costa is always very entertaining on Twitter. Harrington, he came after me. You guys stirring the pot because Paulo he didn't at me, he didn't tag me. But do you know what I want to know? Is it true that what was the prediction in the Simpsons picture?
So Elon Musk tweeted out that the Simpsons predicted that he would buy Twitter. Season 26, episode 12.
So they did, but hold on. The Simpsons have predicted so many things that have come true. It's mental. Like they predicted Donald Trump as president, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What else?
Right down to how he announced his running. You know what I mean? Right. Like almost to the point where Trump might have watched that Simpsons episode and said, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Anyway, so go on. Give us the lowdown. What's Paulo going about?
So Paulo Costa said, hey, Elon, please buy TikTok and delete it. And then he thought about it and said, please buy a new eye to Bisping and give him a retirement form at UFC host.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out. I wasn't sure. Is he talking shit? Is he being nice? Please buy Bisping a new eye. And I was like, oh, that's nice. It's like,
nice guy.
so he can walk away, retire from the UFC because he doesn't want to hear my commentary. I think that's what he means, right? Fuck you, Paolo. There's your fucking headline, Anthony. That's how you do it. Come
If you
see
got
me,
a new
bro.
eye, what would you having a new eye have anything to do with you still doing commentary?
Nothing was. He's just trying to be funny. He's having a laugh.
Well, it was funny.
Why don't we have Becca, she's completely even. She's not taking anybody's side. Becca, you explained what happened between Matty and Shannon from your perspective, and then me and Ralph could chime in and give our, personal opinions.
I can explain what happened in an impartial manner. I don't want to take a side.
You should. Yeah, that's right. That's good.
Oh, okay. Shannon was reading 2 scary stories that a letter somebody had written and submitted to the show. And Matty, she got to a point and asked Matty what he thought. And he,
by the way, if Becca sounds like a hot chick who has a brain injury.
Also, by the way, someone in the chat wrote TTR dong, and that really made me laugh.
You like it.
Becca's got like a hot Valley Girl accent, but it sounds like she was flung from a car at 80 miles an hour and her head hit a subway billboard. So
Still hot though.
So
you're
then,
welcome.
Matty, she asked Matty if he was paying attention, and he admitted that he wasn't. And Shannon yelled at him or chewed him out for that. And then she kept reading the letter, and Matty still wasn't paying attention. She got to the end of the second one and asked what he thought, and he was like,
can we have a new show? Just Becca recapping shit. It fucking rules. Becca, it literally sounds like it's causing you physical pain to be talking into a microphone right now.
I'm just so sad about this fight. It's
I understand. That makes sense.
So then, Matty asked what the next story was, and Shannon was said there wasn't another story because he wasn't paying attention to the fact that the second story had also ended, and they argued more about him not paying attention. And then Shannon said that she offered to throw something else out to keep the conversation going forward. And Matty said yes, and she asked him a question, and he gave a really, really brief, forward answer. And Shannon told him that she needed him to keep the conversation going and volley things back and forth. And Matty.
I like how Becca's taking my advice to stretch stories out.
I think she's doing a very good job of being impartial, but I do have comments after.
Okay. All right. So look, everyone just fell asleep while Becca was describing what happened. So now we have to probably start over.
I actually was captivated, if I'm being honest.
I thought it was great.
I left The Incredible Hulk one day. I'm working with Ed Norton.
I heard about this. Ed Norton, who doesn't like me at all.
Doesn't like me at all, because my line was, he's locked in, and then I hold a gun, and I messed up on one rehearsal because he goes, why is that guy not going? And I said, I'm an actor. I go on action. And then they go, just go when Ed goes. And then I had to do a gig where I was headlining, and I had a hard out of 6:00, and it's like
that means
6:50.
nothing, the hard out.
That's what, and I go, I got to go ahead. There's people waiting
You
to see
can
me in
never
a club.
plan. I learned that the hard way. You can't do it because hard out means nothing. Because you can't, factor in all the things that happen in
Too
a
many
film.
things happen on a
that
film
you'll
set.
never rap when you're.
Well, I laughed, and Ed Norton was very upset with me and looked at me very disappointed, like I wasn't serving the art.
Well, I guess you're supposed to commit to the film,
the thing you're doing.
And I was actually cast in Fight Club, and Ed Norton said no. This
is a great story, by the way.
And actually, it's one of those things. And I don't blame him entirely. He just felt I wasn't a good enough actor. But what was painful is I offered, even though I had contracts had been signed, everything.
Yeah.
And David Fincher.
Who directed that?
Who directed it. We had a meeting, and he gave me the script, and I was
Did you
flying
like the
back to New York.
script?
Yes, I did. And I had read the book. I liked it
Were you
very much.
super excited?
Very much so. And
When you read the script, don't let me stop you, but what's your favorite thing to do? Do you grab a really nice coffee and sit down and
well,
read
I was
the
on a
script?
plane. So, and it's
See,
one
that's
of the,
nice. And you were sitting first class?
I was, because I wasn't paying for it. But now that I'm older, I'm willing to spend on first class because it doesn't get paid for. Because grandma, once you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
No.
And I have lots of miles built up. It's just, I'm not a
nice.
big spender, but I'll spend on that or use my miles.
That's
on
what
that.
I do, and it was always my dream. That's how you picture how you're reading a script in first class. Did you feel good about that?
It made me incredibly happy because also I was like, this is amazing.
You seen these wave wigs? You seen these new wave wigs out? The
Them
wave
shits be
wig?
looking fresh. I
Come
see them
on with that
Instagram.
shit.
What?
The wave wig.
So you
Can we
think that's
pull this
allowed or
up,
not
Tiana?
allowed?
Can you find wave wig?
A
and
wave
see?
wig.
Yo, like,
Is that
wave wig.
That's when they get like the fake
Yeah,
waves,
over
right?
their bald head.
I
Yeah, and they get
can't
the nigga
live
glues.
like that.
He put some glue. He put some scalp glue on the nigga head, and then he put the wig
Them
on.
cuts be looking fresh though. I be like, shit.
Fine, because it's fake. Yeah, of course.
exactly. And
You got trans hair.
Why not, bro?
because
Girls get
it's-
to throw off with these BBLs. Why
and
can't
it's
they throw off
disgusting.
with their hairline?
BBLs are disgusting. You ever fuck a chick with a BBL?
Look at this.
Nah,
Wave
I got a
wig.
lap dance from a BBL.
Wave wigs. Look at that wig. That's not real.
Yeah.
It's a wave
and
wig.
see
That's-
when it
but look how fly that dude looks.
that he
though.
look fly, but when that shit gotta come off,
Yeah.
all of the mess you gotta make in the shower,
funny.
fucking up your washcloths and towels and
Not
all
to
that
mention
shit.
your confidence.
You know he wears like a cap in the shower probably. He
No,
probably
I'm
preserves
talking when
it.
he gotta take it off.
Yeah.
That period of when you gotta redo it
When Miss
because the
Doubtfire
shit
turns
underneath
back
was
in the-
growing and you got that's the part where it's like, nigga, if you
That's why they getting like the dark on the top, bald on the sides, because when it starts to grow, it just catches it.
Oh, this nigga the hair lawyer.
I know.
He the hair
'Cause,
lawyer.
like dealing with
That shit look like this.
it sucks to put your best foot out for strangers. Meanwhile, your bitch gotta see you. You know what I mean?
You in the mirror.
You at the crib. You at the crib looking like Joe Pesci.
You be like, why
on
you
Home
mad? This the
Alone.
real me.
You in there.
You get the real me.
Doing this shit.
Nah,
you looking at
fuck
your
that.
bitch through the mirror. She back behind you. You're like, babe, so we going out tonight. Our reservation is for 8 o'clock.
Bullshit,
And you
bro.
in there.
They next to each other, bro. You know he put a do-rag on at night.
I hate that shit, bro. That's why I always say, like, if I was to date like a celebrity woman, like a Nicki Minaj, that would suck. Cause I don't want depressed, sad Nicki at the hotel and everybody else get this confident, built up
That's
bitch.
what relationships are.
Yeah, man. She got to take off all that Crayola. She got to take off all that Crayola.
And you gotta watch her,
You gotta watch her take
rinse all this shit off.
She got to rinse the crayons off.
Yeah, you gotta be like, bitch, you cleaning that motherfucking sink, man.
That
Hey, I'm
tub
not-
looked like they had a crab boil. That's what that looked like. You got all this fucking
Walk in the
Old Bay
bathroom, it's
season
all-
at the bottom of the tub.
Looks like a water puddle rainbow in the sink. You're like,
Yeah.
Come clean this, please.
Natural born killers, legion of skanks. Welcome to the
But yo, Gay Blind Mike, he came down to Philly this weekend when I was at Helium, and we found out because of whatever his eye problem is, he has no irises. If you take a flash picture of him, 100% of the time, it's crazy. 100% of the time, because I was like, no, this is like a fluke thing. One eye is glowing red like a Terminator, and the other one is the goldest yellow I've ever seen.
have it? Do you have the picture?
It's fucking weird as shit. Every picture you take of him,
You
with a
have the
flash.
picture?
Yeah, show that picture. Crazy, right?
No, that's not real.
Oh my god, dude!
Oh my god, I see the universe.
Dude, his
He has like a thing that was around the pug's neck in Men in Black.
Oh my god, dude! His eye looks like the Infinity Stone.
Yeah, that's the Time Stone, Lewis.
Oh, that's not his eyeball.
Oh my god,
that's a crinkled up penny.
He's got to put that in Thanos' glove.
It's the only thing keeping us all alive. Is that Mike hides it in his head.
Thanos just pulls the Infinity Stone out of Mike's eyeball.
Thank you. He's like, who are you?
He's just squinting at Thanos.
Yeah, he's touching Thanos' face. Feels like your chin feels like 4 asses.
Dude, Gable and Mike versus Thanos is the funniest image in the world, dude. He just wouldn't be afraid of him. He just wouldn't know.
He's the ultimate mascot, dude. Gay Blind Mike's hilarious.
I thought to myself, I either got ripped off or this is my first case.
You're a very handsome guy, but if you were the Elephant Man and you were trying to hit on a woman, and this is not the Richard Jenny bit that I'm referring to. Richard Jenny had a whole bit about it. It was pretty great. Oh, it's hilarious. But would you say, yes, I'm the Elephant Man, but also from the waist down? Would you say
I
that?
would definitely go with that, and I would say, I have to pleasure you. Look at me. I have no choice.
Right. Yes.
Right. Just close your eyes, and then I would start singing, close your eyes. The Elephant Man is going downtown to make your pleasure center extra spicy. I hope you're not late like I was on the podcast, because if you're late, it means we're going to have an elephant baby.
Just another random joke. The Elephant Man didn't make any money because they paid him peanuts. Okay. All right.
I love the pain that you told
God,
that
it's
with.
just awful, but I have to do it for our low-functioning fans. I have to do it. They expect it, and they need it.
What up, motherfuckers? It's the Real Ass Podcast.
This wide-neck black guy. You guys know who he is?
I think I saw it.
Famous viral
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, God, show what it is. What did he get arrested for this time?
Oh, yeah. Is that real?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real.
Is that a condition?
He's jumping off of a tower.
That's his original one, and then this is his new one.
He's gotten wider.
It's like someone boinked him in a cartoon with
Yeah.
a fucking hammer.
He's like, all right, son. He goes to the cops. Lean on my neck, motherfucker. Yeah, try.
We're gonna need more Derek Chauvin.
We're gonna need more knees.
Derek Chauvin gets called.
Get Chauvin out of a cell.
Chauvin, we need you. And he's like, I knew you would call.
Like the Joker.
He's locked up like Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, dude, he's in like one of those chambers. He's like asleep, like Black Adam.
Yeah.
We knew we'd have to wake him up one day.
What was the first one from?
What was he arrested for?
No. When was that? What
2018.
It's like you gotta go all the way down to the bottom of a fucking ice.
There's only one person who could handle a neck that thick.
We're gonna need a bigger knee.
Chauvin.
My God, we said we'd never work with him again.
Chauvin's a madman.
He's the only man.
Dude, that fucking rules.
He also, after that first one went viral, he now has like 1 million followers on Instagram, and he got together with some other like semi-celebrities and created a rap group.
Can we see some of his?
Yeah,
music?
isn't it the kid with the really long neck?
Yes.
Like, it's all like fucking retarded.
There was
TikTok.
those there was like the weird group of like freaks,
Yeah.
that family
Yeah.
of freaks, where it's like one really fat guy and then one skinny weird guy that's got
It looks like this table.
breaking necks, cashing checks.
Yeah. Collars don't fit me.
What the fuck?
Never found a scarf that works.
What? Ain't a necklace long enough for this motherfucking neck.
Not bad. I like it.
What's the reason his neck is like that?
Yeah,
is there a reason? Is there like a medical condition?
It's like half fish or something.
So it's I can't pronounce this. Let me just show it to you.
Big
This is-
neckitis.
Yeah, necrophiliac.
This is what it's called.
Hey, that was great. That's probably one of his lyrics, is it? It's called what?
Terry Terry Gilliam.
Terry Gilliam.
Coley deformity.
Webbed neck.
Web neck for all you laymen out there.
Or
big neck nigga. It's either that.
Webster defines it as big ass motherfucking neck.
Big ass motherfucking neck. God damn, that's a big neck. That's what my grandma used to call it.
You got a back neck.
Yo.
you got a back for a neck. Why your neck look like a back? Why come your neck?
Everyone just asked him immediately.
How wide that neck?
That guy would have survived that freebase.
Yo, I got a big neck. How big is it?
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, guys.
Dude, are there any pictures online of the people that go to Shiprock?
Yeah,
like,
look
is
up
there ever
Shiprock.
like a big like?
Yeah, look up anyone who got caught hitting their kids while smoking meth, and then kind of just go to mug shorties.
Oh my god, some of the mug shorties.
No, the mug shorties are phenomenal.
Dude, I get fucking. Sometimes it's like the white trash part of my brain, which is most of it, gets like clicked on when I see some of them. I go like, oh, she would hit me.
Dude, if I
yeah,
if I see a mug shouties and I see one of them with like a rose tattoo on their foot or like a rosary around their thigh, I'd punch every single one of your noses through your brains just so I could sniff one of their fucking big toes, brother.
All these references are going right over my head. Can we?
Yeah, go back to Ireland. It's man time. Come on, put up the shipwreck. Shiprocked. Oh, the one with the pink bandana. She's kind of hot.
That's Shiprocked, huh? They weren't on my fucking year.
Yeah, no, this looks.
I've told this before, so I'll keep it brief. A lady showed me her boobages at Shiprocked at the bar after my set, and they were pretty nice.
That's so sad.
And then she goes, "Not bad for 5 kids, huh?"
Whoa. Holy shit.
Yeah, not bad.
Zac Amico's Midnight Spook Show.
My parents bought me a waterbed when I was like 12.
Dude, why?
And I don't know.
It
wasn't a
I
request?
don't believe this.
No.
I don't believe this. Your parents were like, we just want to see you jiggle.
I don't know. I had a waterbed when I was a kid, and I'll never understand it.
You're like,
so
he'll love
weird.
this.
Yeah, it was just like...
Wait, did they have a waterbed?
No.
Oh, this is even weirder.
Yeah.
This is even weirder.
They bought
'Cause
me
it
a
wasn't
waterbed,
like-
and I remember...
Are your parents alive? You have to ask them why the fuck they did this.
That's so low on the list of questions I need to ask my parents. I had a water, and I don't know if they just saw me and they're like, "We got to spice up this kid's jerk sessions."
Oh my god.
This kid's got a real vanilla masturbation habit.
He needs a hug from his bed.
Yeah, dude. I only had sex with it a couple times, like after college.
You had sex
Or
on the
during
waterbed?
college. What?
You had sex on the waterbed?
Yeah, a couple times.
Oh wow! I would feel like
Bring
so
girls
unsafe
back,
on
back
that.
to the old childhood home.
Yeah.
hey, would you like to fuck
Always
me
the
surrounded by
worst
my
sex.
old toys?
Always the worst sex.
It was bad too.
Yeah. I've never had childhood home good sex.
Good sex? No.
No.
It's just a recipe for disaster.
Yes.
Sex is such a mental game.
Yes.
And you're just like, you're really pulled out of it.
Ugh.
And you're like, you see a poster that your grandfather bought for you. Oh, man.
Hey, would you like to have sex? Don't touch the Star Wars toys.
Yeah,
Please don't knock over my signed System of a Down record.
Why are these still in boxes? Don't take that out. Don't
Yeah,
take that
come
out.
on, that's collectible.
Yeah. She steps on like a Millennium Falcon Lego. It's like, all right, we're done here. We're done.
Luke's hand is metal in that one. It's worth a lot more.
The waterbeds were fucking expensive, so that's like so wild to me. Their parents were just like, we need to treat our king better.
You ready? Waterbed, loft bed.
Dude, what?
Waterbed in the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Think about that.
Dude, honestly, that's something to brag about when you go to school. You're a 12-year-old, you're like, yeah, I sleep on the sky in a waterbed.
Waterbed,
Like,
loft bed. Those two things don't make sense.
Combining the elements.
So if you guys are not familiar at all with what's happening, Balenciaga released their holiday ad campaign. And if you want to pull up some pictures, they're still available on the internet. A lot of people were like, wow, this reeks of like child pornography. There is no child nudity in it, but it's, you know, it's children. I would say not even in questionable situations. It's children holding and around props and set design that most would deem inappropriate for a child to be around. And listen, it's fashion, and you've probably heard my thoughts on having children in the entertainment business to begin with. It's a thumbs down from me. But I usually think that people cry child pornography like all the time, but while still doing pageants, which I think is the closest thing to child pornography that is socially acceptable. But then, you know, some eagle eye on the internet zoomed in, and the fact that court documents from a Supreme Court ruling about child pornography were in sight in this photo, and if you zoom in, you could see it. That to me is fucking crazy. That's crazy. And like, their claim is that they ordered like an array of documents from a prop house. Come on. I'm not a stats person. I'm not a numbers lady. But I mean, the likelihood out of all the documents in all the prop houses in the world, the sex scandal one had to, you know, end up in this photo shoot. I don't think so. And again, it's so hard because to me, like, pedophilia and child endangerment is just constantly like the boy who cried wolf when it comes to conservatives. So I almost didn't really fully research this because I hear it so much. I'm just like, oh, it's the fucking conservatives at it again, you know, with their anti-LGBTQ bullshit. Obviously, the fashion industry and most of the people who are involved in this are gay men. So it just felt very targeted. But then when I started reading about it, I was like, this is real fucked up. And then I did look up the art of Michael. You know, that's like, if it was just like one art book, I'm like, okay, maybe. But like the combination of all of these things it's pretty alarming.
Listen, we just can't move on from Kanye quite yet. He's, God damn it, dude. Kanye West was back on another show, this time Alex Jones. He stepped into Alex Jones' show. And let's just say he has not moderated his position. But, you know, the more you hear from Kanye, and it literally blows me away. It's like even the people like trying to defend him on every level now. Maybe I'm missing something, but I like, as I said to you before, Rob, I go, you must just really fucking hate Jews that you're trying to find some way to defend this guy who's just incoherently rambling. But my problem with Kanye is not that he's an anti-Semite or even that he praises Hitler or even any of this shit. You know what the problem with Kanye really is, Rob? And it's this simple. And it's almost like as a country we forgot. He's a gay fish. It's what it's always been. It's the same thing. South Park nailed it all those years ago. He's just a gay fish.
Godfrey. Trust.
You know, I was gonna say, we were talking about this N-word thing, right? Because I was saying, hey man, why don't we try to practice not using the N-word? I just threw that out there. If we're to improve, you know, people aren't gonna help us improve. The last thing they want is black progress. So why can't we do it ourselves? Because we always got to turn to ourselves. And I really think it would make a difference. I'm not talking about them other people changing. I'm talking about people changing their view of us, of having respect for each other. Because even a fucking Klan member's going, you don't even respect yourself. So who gives a fuck? Because everybody knows that a lot of black people don't respect themselves.
Change
That's
starts
like
with
the
you.
consensus that we do not respect ourselves. And we use that word, the N-word, because we didn't make up that N-word. It was thrown at us. But we use it so much that I'm telling you, they just go, you guys don't even respect yourself.
It's not, I don't want to say it's too late, but we already spent, like, rappers already do it in the rap. We already spent so much time changing it to be more than one thing, to be so nigga can be, oh, these are my niggas, these are my friends. Like, we've already changed the word to be that. It's kind of too late.
It's not too late, because that's like saying your whole family couldn't read, and then you go, well, it's too late. No, you'd be like, no, I'm going to be the one to graduate college. I'm going to be the one to be there for my kids.
No, I think
I don't want that cyclical bullshit.
I think it's
someone
like-
has to stop and change, because that's saying there's no chance for change. That is like discouraging as fuck.
No, but I
community.
think the change is like, I think the best way to put it is like, if you get a can. If you get a can, this is gonna be a wild analogy, but if you get a can of whipped cream and you spray the can,
it has to be whipped cream on somebody's body, and you lick the
and you spray the can of whipped cream out. The whipped cream is nigga. We sprayed nigga out already. You can't put the whipped cream back in the can. It's
that
already
was
out.
the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
No, I'm saying we've already.
I really want to end the show
clean
right
up the
there so
goddamn
people
whipped
can
cream.
listen to you.
No, it's because we.
I don't want to even go. I want him to end on that.
It's a good analogy.
It's
because we've already turned the word into this thing that
you
we say and use
took
in
a
hip
can
hop.
of whipped cream. That was the gayest analogy I ever heard in my
gay.
life. I know. Yo, you said a can of whipped cream, you spray it out, and it's like you can't get another can.
No, you can't put the whipped cream back in because the N-word's already been turned into this.
That is the worst shit I've ever heard in my life.
It's a good analogy.
No, you get. Wait, hold up. Oh, hell no. I can't believe your ass just said whipped cream is the same as goddamn the N-word, boy. Let me tell you something, boy. Yo, dumb ass.
People know what I'm saying. People in the comments know what I'm saying. It's because we've already turned it into this word that you.
Nigga, please.
Okay.
I don't even mean to say that word, but your ass deserved that. Boy, you gonna say a whipped cream, a can. What? What? Survey said you thought you was gonna get that. Boy, that's the last answer you ever gonna do on my show. You got to be goddamn crazy.
I still stand by it.
Yo, play that music, man. This was fantastic. You guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, guys. I want to leave on that horrible. That was so great.
It was a good analogy.
Woo, I want to see what people will say.
It was a good analogy.
Oh my God, that was so bad. It was. That wasn't even an analogy.
It wasn't
was
an
just
analogy.
Like, what was that?
It wasn't an analogy.
And you had it in your head like, got one. You know, whipped cream.
I'm saying that it's the words already used the way it's used. We can't go back and change it.
That shit was trash.
It's Yo MMA Rap with Chris J. Gomez and Dave Smith.
Should we make our own Legion of Skanks branded alcohol or something? Didn't fucking Mark Norman and Sam Morrell do this?
Why are you going to do what they did?
That's news to me.
I don't know. I love this idea.
We'll do better. We'll do a better whiskey.
How come we can't do Kratom?
We'll dose it with acid.
Do our special Yo MMA Kratom.
I talked to Yo Kratom
here's what we
about
do.
doing rattlesnake branded Kratom, and I wanted to do flavored Kratom, and they were like, "Dude, you don't want to get into this business, trust me." And I was like, "You guys are trying to hoard all the fucking Kratom bucks. Don't you fucking tell me."
Yeah, you don't want in this business, bro. There's no money in there. But keep mentioning our business. Keep mentioning it. We're gonna stick around for a while.
You remember in Walk Hard, he walks in, he's like, "Oh, you don't want none of this.
You don't want this shit.
It'll make all your bad thoughts turn into good thoughts."
That's great. Goddamn, what a great movie.
Oh shit.
All right, here's the deal. We make a whiskey company.
Please.
We just take a good whiskey, we pour it into our bottle, and we charge like $10 more a bottle.
That's actually really smart.
We just pour Angel's Envy into our fucking whiskey and then say it's fucking Legion of Skanks.
Good stuff. I got Dave a bottle of Angels. I went to visit his house, bro. I showed up.
I finished that bottle long ago, but it was a delicious bottle of whiskey.
Showed up in hand with a bottle of Angel's Envy, a nice bottle of Italian wine, a Montepulciano for his wife, for his Guinea wife.
That was very nice. You won her over.
Finally, after years.
How about whiskey in plastic bottles? I feel like that's very on brand for
maybe the Gatorade Pop Tops, but like with whiskey.
Exactly.
Do you remember?
That's not Gatorade. What is that? Poland Spring? Whatever.
No, I would say. You remember those like they were like Kool-Aids, and the top you twisted. It was like made of like plastic, and you eventually twisted it off, and you.
Oh, no one's ever had whiskey out of a juice box with a straw.
Ooh, better idea.
Great idea.
those little shitty wax bottles with juice in them. Inside of those wax bottles, shitty whiskey, skank whiskey.
Wait, hold on, dude. Hold on. I'm gonna blow your mind here. Gushers. Gushers with whiskey in them. Okay? Gooey candy outside, potent whiskey inside, skank whiskey.
My mind. Our fan base.
I feel like that would be really big in Asia. I think that's that's going to be a winner. Maybe not in America, but around the world.
If we could somehow get whiskey gushers to our fan base,
The technology's out there.
In each bag of gushers, there is one shot of whiskey. Once you eat
a full shot? In a bag. Okay, I gotcha.
So yeah, there's 14 gushers in the bag.
You got to get a lot of sugar in you before you get that one shot.
Yeah, but dude, that's fucking great, dude. 3 fucking bags of gushers later, you're getting hammered. This is not a bad idea.
Actually, I just realized we got to talk about one last thing before we get the fuck out of here. All right. Do you know what it is? We actually foreshadowed this on Notes of a Goon. You sent me a post.
Oh, yes. All right, hold on.
He sent me a post, and this is the craziest we were a get rich quick scheme show, typically, Shay.
Yeah.
And he sends me this thing, and I literally go, I think we actually have to quit the show and go move somewhere to do this.
All right, so this was a post in a crypto forum on 4chan.
Yeah.
It's a picture of 2 tanks in a basement. Imagine still playing such small ball. You, our words, don't deserve this, but let me know what you want to take the training wheels off and make real money.
What all words?
Indoor shrimp farming. It's like being able to scoop gold right out of a kiddie pool. It's multiplying your money by 100. Aquaponics is the fucking future, even more than blockchain. Self-production. And forget drop shit R words or just glorified middlemen. If you actually shrimp farm, there's no replacing you. Wholesale is 100x. Sale right to restaurants, 10,000x. Especially if you're a landlocked state. Fresh seafood is literally gold. And best part, I bought all the equipment right from a Chinese seller for Tether.
Now,
you're literally just like growing shrimp in a fucking
big
tub.
ass tank.
I think we should be just doing. And Harrington said he would run for mayor of a small town somewhere corrupt. And I think he's the most likely to get elected. And he's a real Porky's situation, right? Like he's definitely fucking Ralph Cramden in any other movie.
He's a goddamn Matlock villain the way he's built.
He can absolutely be the mayor of a small town in some shithole, and we could just run. We just get the permits and run this shrimp farm. We can do a podcast in the shrimp farm.
This is what we do. We talk to Ralph's son and Louis J. Gomez. We get rid of all this fucking useless recording equipment.
Yeah, what are we even doing with this shit?
We just fill it with fucking tanks of shrimp. And then everyone
People
gets
love
a
shrimp.
piece of shrimp.
I don't
and
trust
money.
Ralph around shrimp though. He'd eat the fuck out of it.
He's
We've
Jewish.
been losing products. We be losing product on a daily.
And Chris, you looked up. There's no shrimp farming in
There's
New York
no local shrimp farming in New York.
Well, that can't be true. Chinatown, nothing.
I mean, I'm sure they got some underground shrimp.
fresh
farming.
fucking
I
shrimp.
mean, I feel like
got tiger fights.
The move is to go to like Iowa or some shit.
Well, that's what they're saying. We're very lazy.
We're not gonna back up.
What's that Stallone show?
We're not
he
giving
got
up
right
stand
now?
up. We're not giving up the essentials.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah,
What's that show? Fucking King of Tucson or whatever. Fucking
Tulsa
Stallone?
King.
Tulsa King. That's what we're doing, but just with shrimp.
I'm just saying. I think the shrimp thing is a fucking fantastic move.
Oh, definitely.
Here we go. All right, we
I
start.
eat shrimp. Pink gold.
We start a TikTok account. It's called the Shrimp King.
And then all we do is
Liver
eat
King's
shrimp and get
fucking hot
swole.
as shit and just say, look, I'm fucking natty as fuck. All I'm doing
Then
is
we go- do that. Then we go-
growing and eating shrimp is my only fucking
We can write
source
off our
of food.
DECA as marketing expenses.
Bang. Bang. I'm fucking juicing. I'm eating shrimp. I'm not working out. And I have all these TikTok followers.
Fantastic.
And
I mean,
people want your goddamn shrimp, man.
How can I get your shrimp? Fucking follow my link tree, dude. I mean, just click on that
You
shit.
get some sexy bras and some D cups just sucking cocktail sauce off the shrimp.
Dude.
Not even finishing
This
it.
is marketing for shrimp.
It's just juicy. It's like BT Action back in the day.
Everyone loves shrimp, Johnny. Just think about it, man.